It's Israel.
And Estelle.
How was you guys' Easter holiday?
I hope you had fun, but how many books did you read over the holiday?
To be honest, I didn't even read much. I just usually watch TV.
That's why today we're gonna read some of our favorite books with you. Isa, you wanna go first?
Sure. One of my favorite stories is A Sister More Like Me by Barbara Jean Hicks, illustrated by Brittany Lee. Shall we begin?
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
Okay. My name is Princess Elsa. I am as royal as can be. If the words are look neat and purple, they belong to me. Okay. I'm her little sister, Anna. I like color, noise, and shine. When the words are pink and crowded, you can tell they are mine. When you and I were little, we were as close as we could be. I was happy you were, Anna. You were thrilled. That was me. That I was me. Till I had to hide my magic. Our closeness had to end. I was still your older sister, but I couldn't be your friend. I followed you around the house, and I chatted like a bird. I tried my best to please you, but you never said a word. That's when I started dreaming about how my life would be. If I ever had a chance to have a sister more like me. I considered it my job to do what I needed to be done. You were always forever finding ways to have more fun. There was times you made me crazy, but though I tried to let you be, as I wondered why I couldn't have a sister more like me. You needed peace and quiet. I was a princess, meet and greet. Your room was an explosion. Mine was always clean and neat. You didn't seem to care a bit about the way you dressed. It was important as a princess that I always looked my best. You were the picture of perfection every day. No matter what, I tried to understand you, but the door was always shut. Then one day, I was so dazzled when I saw what you could be. And I wondered, did I really want a sister more like me? You showed me that you loved me, and I suddenly felt free. Truly glad I didn't have a sister more like me. You always did your duty, and you always used your head. You always listened to your heart and followed where it led. I am very glad I hadn't had a sister more like me. With you around, without a doubt, I see things differently. I was prickly, and as a urchin. It's our sister golden rule. You are blonde and fearless, sister, and you are a loving heart. You are posed and grateful, sister, and so wonderful smart. I am so happy you are Anna, and I am pleased that I am me. I am thrilled that you are Elsa, and I am happy I am me. But even more important, we are happy and we are we. The end.
Wow, that was a very interesting story. Isa, what did you learn?
I learned that family is everything, and you don't have to have a brother or sister just like you, and everybody's different.
Can you explain it?
So the book was about Anna and Elsa. Anna was the one who was untidy. She loved color. She was the fun one. But Elsa was the clean, neat, good, and the best sister. So how about you, Estelle? What's your favorite book?
Well, my favorite book is about footy. Shall we start?
Of course.
When I grow up, I'm going to play for the New South Wales Blue, written by Gemma Carey, illustrated by Tahito Vina. Out you go, said Mum, and the screen went black. No, wailed Jack. It was 7-0 up. Very good, said Mum. Now go and play outside. Jack glanced out the window and saw the cat Furball scowling in the rain. But soon Jack found himself outside, standing in a puddle. What was he meant to do out here? His football was flat and there was no one to play with. I know! He was bouncing indoors. The dripping Furball saw his chance and darted into the kitchen. Furball! Howled Mum. No! On the back of his bedroom door, Jack found his New South Wales Blues jersey. For some reason, he always felt more confident wearing his jersey, and he usually played way better. He put it on and instantly felt better. Back outside, it had stopped raining. Jack grabbed a frizzy ball in both hands and practiced his passing. He kicked the ball through the defense washing line like his heroes from New South Wales Blues. He scooped up the ball, dodged around the flower beds, then dived to the ground, scoring a terrific try. Jack celebrated with a big kick into the crowd, but the ball sailed right over the fence and hit something with a satisfying thwack. Ow! Squealed old Miss Bertiched, who had been busy digging out carrots. My bottom! Just then, Jack heard a familiar thud of a car door. Hello, Miss Bertiched, called Jack's dad, appearing into the back garden. Miss Bertiched growled and speared the tennis ball with her shifty paw. Hefty pitchfork, sorry. Sorry, said Jack, trying not to laugh. Hello, superstar, Dad said to Jack. I brought us a present. Dad held out a bag and Jack peered inside. It was a brand new football. Not only that, it was the colors of his favorite state of origin team, the New South Wales Blues. Cool, said Jack. We're celebrating, said Dad, because tonight is game 1 of the State of Origin series. Whoosh! The pair was soon having the best ever game of footy. They seemed to play for hours. When they eventually stopped for tea, Dad said, "I've spoken to your local team and they're having a trial tomorrow. They said you can come along if you want to." "Really?" said Jack. "Awesome!" The next day, father and son arrived at the football field. The changing rooms busted with children in blue and red bibs, nervously waiting to show off their skills. Out on the field, whistling, tooted, players jumped, passed and caught and shouted, and balls flew everywhere. The coach soon signaled for Jack to join the game, and Jack raced over. He cheered when others made good breaks and encouraged players who missed conversions. When one boy fell over, Jack helped him up. But secretly, Jack was worried about his own performance. When the halftime whistle blew, he had barely touched the ball, let alone scored a try. Someone near the subs bench caught Jack's eye. It was his dad, waving madly. Jack jogged over and his dad pulled out Jack's favorite New South Wales Blues jersey out of his backpack. "Wear this under your bib, son. You always play brilliant on the field with it." Jack did as his dad said. As he sprinted back onto the field, he imagined he was stepping on in the tunnel at the ANZ Stadium. Blue and white banners ripped in the air while the crowd sang the national anthem. All of a sudden, Jack was the best player on the field. In the second half, he scored 3 incredible tries, while no one else could even manage to score 1. He was confident. He was happy. He was playing like a star. At the end of the trial, the coach called out the names of the players who had made the final 13. Paul, Ryan, Bayu, James, Robbie. Everyone clapped after the names. Aaron, Trent, Mitchell, Will, Michael. Jack stared at his feet. Maybe he hadn't made the team after all. Josh, Brett. And finally, said the coach, one man stood out as kindest, friendliest lad on the field. And he can sure play rugby league. The coach turned to Jack. How would you like to be our captain? Woohoo! Jack leaped into the air, waving his arms in excitement. I'll take that as a yes, said the coach. And everyone laughed. Dad could not stop grinning. He praised Jack all the way home. You are amazing, son. Unstoppable, a real champion. Thanks, Dad, Jack replied. I can't wait for the first match. But one day, I suppose I won't be able to play for them anymore. Oh, why not? Asked Dad. Because when I grow up, I'm going to play for the New South Wales Blue team. And guess who else will play for them? You. The end.
That was an interesting book. What did you learn from that?
Well, what I learned was that you should never stop, achieving your dreams. Like the way Jack did so much just to get to it. Even though at the first half he thought he'd lose, but still he was a kind and friendly person. It's not always about fame, but it's about you being a kind, friendly person, but still achieving your goals.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all we had for you today.
And don't forget, during your holiday, you have to read some books. Till next time,
bye!